live with today's pet of the weekend, who is just so cute.
So cute, so tiny. I cannot even believe it. Darlene, can you tell me about this little kitty?
So this little nugget here is obviously an orange tabby. He was actually an unwanted litter.
Aww.
So sometimes that happens, especially this time of year. We get lots of kittens that come in. He was actually really underage when he came in, so luckily we had a foster.
Aww.
So thankfully our foster was able to hang out with him, bottle feed him, and kind of teach him like how to be a cat and like socialize, all that fun stuff. He is a people person. We were hanging out with him. He just loves to be with people. He loves to snuggle. He likes to just hang out and enjoy people's company.
Yeah, he just walked right over here to me earlier.
As soon as he sees people, he's like, oh, I want to go say hi.
Oh, what a good little kitty. So how old is he actually?
He's actually 2 months old. So we usually tell how old they are by looking at their teeth. So he is a little tiny kitten, but we're getting lots of those every single day. So it's really fun and exciting. So, but it's fun too, to hang out with them and get comfortable with them and actually teach them. So that's why we're always looking for fosters, which is actually a great thing. And I know sometimes people can't foster, but we're always looking for like wish list items for our fosters, like formula and toys and just anything to make the cat's life a little easier.
Yeah, that's so sweet. And fostering is great for if you're not sure if that's what you want, if you can handle a kitty or if your kids are responsible
That's
enough
how I
to
realized
take care
I
of
couldn't
it.
have a cat. My dogs don't really like them.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's another thing, seeing how they work with other pets around the house. Well, hopefully any of you that do have a home for this little kitty, then hopefully you can give that to him. And what's his name?
His name is Hercules.
Oh, yes. How could I forget? Yes, big, old, strong Hercules there. Oh, so precious.
He is. He's a love bug.
He is. Well, I don't think we'll have any problems with him getting adopted. And if you're interested in Hercules here, or if you want to see other pets available for adoption, just visit the SPCA website at sbcamc.org. Now, if you're already a pet owner and you want to show off your canine, kitty, or other furry friend, we want to see them too. This is CB. She loves watching Gina do the weather. Oh, that's me. Oh, how sweet. Hi, CB. We're friends. If you'd like to see your pet on TV, take some photos this weekend, upload them to the local section of our website, ksbw.com, and after each week of Pet of the Week segment, we'll show off your best photos, and you can send them right here and see them on Action News Weekend Sunrise. Oh, I'm flustered. You know, I have this new fan, CB. Thanks for watching.
When we come back, the story of a woman and her friends using grocery bags to make a big difference in their community. But first, look at your morning's top stories, including the race for California governor hitting the Central Coast. Stay with us.
coverage you can count on with Bianca Beltran and meteorologist Gina DeVecchio. This is KSBW Action News 8.
Now look at this morning's top stories. One man is dead and another injured after two separate overnight shootings in Salinas. Police found a gunshot victim on Tout Street around 11:30 last night. He was pronounced dead hours later at Natividad. Another man was shot on San Juan Grade Road in the Bolsa Knolls neighborhood, but is expected to survive. Police do not believe the two shootings are related, but they are being investigated. A victory and a loss this week for marijuana growers and sellers in Monterey County. On Tuesday, the Monterey County Board of Supervisors voted to slash tax rates for marijuana businesses, but in Sacramento, a bill failed in committee that would have lowered the state excise tax from 15% to 11%. Antonio Villaraigosa visited the Central Coast this weekend to campaign for governor. He received several endorsements from local leaders, including the mayor of Santa Cruz and two Monterey County supervisors. He also met with ag industry leaders in Salinas. The primary race for governor is just 9 days away now. Now we're going to check in with meteorologist Gina DeVecchio to see how the weather's looking.
Well, we're seeing some areas with some fog, some areas with some sun. We know how it works this time of year, but looks like we are going to see more sunshine by this afternoon. Look at the view, though, from Salinas Valley Memorial, seeing the clouds and the fog early on this Sunday morning, but other areas seeing a little bit more sunshine, especially near the coast, where some of those coastal areas actually saw lots of fog throughout the day. Here you can see that in the distance it is clearing out, more sunshine, more blue sky, and just a beautiful scenery across the area. Here you can see our fog tracker bringing those clouds funneling down in the valleys, and you can see a little thicker in some spots, but we're all going to start to see a little more sunshine coming your way by later this afternoon. Here you can see the fog tracker holding it in place in some areas till about noon, and then that should clear out. Also going to be a little bit breezy this afternoon, similar to the last couple of days. Maybe not as gusty though. Temps right now in the 40s and 50s, 45 King City, some mid 50s as well. And your forecast high temperatures for this afternoon near 80 degrees in some spots. So going to be warming up in the valleys, and then along the coast you are going to be seeing some mid 60s for some of the cooler spots of the peninsula, and then some mid 70s for some of our warmer areas. And by tomorrow, looks like nice beach weather. Could get as warm as some upper 70s in some spots, and inland you're going to be seeing a range of 70s to mid, maybe even upper 80s for Memorial Day.
That's the sweet spot right there. You know, 70s, getting to the 80s.
It is, yes, but do be aware we could be seeing that morning fog, so always keep that the layers with you.
All right, thanks, Gina. And now we want to shine the spotlight on a woman in Nevada who's been using grocery bags to make a difference in her community. Action News reporter Miles Bergen has her story.
This is one I just started again, if I could pull it out.
This is Shirley Mullins. Her and her group of friends are working on something special, which involves plastic grocery bags.
And we're going to make homeless mats out of them. I'm a giver, and if I see somebody that needs something, I try to make sure I'm able to give them that.
Even her husband has decided to chip in and help out.
Oh, I think it's very needed, a very useful project. Like I say, she doesn't need motivation. Sometimes I think she just looks for something to do to help somebody else.
Her goal is to make the unfortunate situation of living on the streets a more comfortable one.
It's really hard to see people out there that don't have anything, pretty much, and you just feel that you got to do something.
And that something is paying off. The process involves folding, cutting, and crocheting the bags into mats.
I cut them and I tie them and then I roll them. It took me a long time to learn it though. Look, I'm making mats for the homeless or for people that need a place to lay down on or sleep.
I have a lot of people that help me, neighbors that I haven't met yet that leave me bags on my door.
And she doesn't mind any form of donation on her doorstep. She even accepts already rolled balls of plastic yarn.
You just save your bags and you do it at home, and when the balls are ready, I'll even come get them.
Shirley and her group are in need of new members who are avid at crochet. She says that you can sew from home and no mat is turned down.
Eventually you get it, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It really doesn't have to be perfect.
We'll have your winning lottery numbers when Action News Weekend Sunrise continues.
Here are your winning lottery numbers.
For those of you heading out to spend time with your families on this Memorial Day weekend, Gina's here with a check of the weather.
Looks like we're finally going to be seeing abundant sunshine across the area by tomorrow afternoon. Look at those temperatures though right now. Lots of 52-degree readings from Watsonville, Hollister, Salinas, and 51 in Monterey. Winds are light for now, but you do notice that northerly influence. They are going to be coming in from the north-northwest off the water, so you are going to notice that in the afternoon. Fog tracker throughout this morning showing the fog in the valleys, mainly from Salinas down to King City, and then also in some of our coastal communities, but we are starting to see that clear. And here you can see for yourself a little bit of that wind coming in off the water, and then you can see the fog getting out of here by the afternoon, and I agree with that model. Forecast highs for today, 70 degrees up to the Bay Area, maybe even some upper 70s, and then near 80 degrees in our Santa Cruz Mountains. Santa Cruz to Aptos could be in the low 70s today, so much more comfortable than yesterday. Yes, some spots got to 70, but we definitely didn't have 80s. Today could be seeing those low 80s in the valleys, and you know what? Appreciate it, because I've been talking about this warming trend. It's going to get even warmer as we go into tomorrow for your Memorial Day holiday. And as we go into the next hour, we'll break down the details of that forecast for you for your KSBW 8-day forecast. But over the next 3 days, you're going to notice 60s to 70s, could get as warm as near 80 near the coast for Memorial Day near the coast. And then your inland temperatures, 70s to some mid to upper 80s for Memorial Day. Here is Ariel from Bayview, and this is a picture of her at the beach. She drew it because she loves going to the beach with warm sand under her feet, the cold water on her skin, and the sun on her face.
Oh, me too.
I do too. I like it when it gets warm enough, and so she's talking about those days that it actually is warm and comfortable to get in that water, and hopefully we'll have that.
Absolutely. Well, that's it for the first hour of Action News Weekend Sunrise. We'll be back with more news and coverage you can count on NBC.
We're talking about how do we invite hundreds of millions of dollars of investment into Monterey County.
Now in Action News Weekend Sunrise, leading candidates for governor campaigning on the Central Coast ahead of the June primary in a tight race for runner-up. Plus,
we're talking about how do we invite hundreds of millions of dollars of investment into Monterey County.
A mixed bag for Central Coast marijuana growers pushing for lower cannabis taxes. And our top story, 2 overnight shootings in Salinas, leaving 1 man dead. Action News Weekend Sunrise starts now.
Coverage you can count on. This is KSBW Action News 8, live from Studio A.
Good morning and welcome to Action News Weekend Sunrise. I'm Bianca Beltran and we'll get to the morning's news in a moment, but first, let's get caught up on the weather with meteorologist Gina Devecchio. And Gina has some good news for us.
I do, if you like sunshine.
Yes.
If you've enjoyed the cloud cover, well, you had your fair dose of that over the last few days. Now it's our turn to enjoy that sunshine. Now we are seeing a little bit of some fog in the valleys, but you can actually see that decreasing. We've been watching this camera from Palo Escrito throughout the morning, and we're starting to see a little bit of Soledad beneath the fog. So sunshine going to be coming your way over the next couple of hours, and in our coastal communities, some of you are already seeing more of that sun. Now throughout today, we are going to be seeing temperatures warming up a little bit more than yesterday, and we're also going to be seeing that sunshine feeling nice. Now earlier, our view from Portola Hotel and Spa was showing a little more sunshine. Now it's showing just a little bit of some fog and clouds. Temperatures in the mid-50s, and we do have light winds for now, but that is going to increase once again this afternoon. Temps right now in the 50s, so you can see a few 40s on there as well, 47 for Ben Lomond. But by this afternoon, you're going to be warming up near 80 degrees up in the mountains, and then also in the valleys. Could get as warm as some low 80s. 81 expected for King City, some 70s for Big Sur to Carmel Valley, and then on the peninsula, I really don't think we're going to be seeing 50s like we have the last couple of days. Mid 60s to mid 70s, morning clearing. If you're seeing that fog, it will make way to sunshine this afternoon and more comfortable today. Now, I want to break down your Memorial Day forecast for coastal communities into areas like Salinas. That's where we're going to be starting off with some clouds into early, maybe some fog, and then making way to sunshine. Pleasant for your afternoon, getting as warm as perhaps some upper 70s even near the coast. Now today in the mountains and valleys, you're going to be ranging from low 70s to low 80s, warmer and sunny after that morning valley fog clears out of here. Now tomorrow, yes, we could have a little bit of fog earlier, more sunshine expected, very nice at the lunch hour, and then getting a little warm, maybe even uncomfortably warm in the mid to upper 80s for the valleys and mountains for your Memorial Day holiday.
I like that forecast. Warm sunshine, really nice.
Good for the beach, good for barbecues, and then looks like we'll have a little bit of everything this week, so I will break that down for you coming up in about 15-20 minutes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Gina. New this morning, 1 man is dead after a shooting in Salinas and another man injured in a separate shooting. At the moment, the 2 shootings do not appear to be connected. The first happened around 11:30 Saturday night. Salinas police officers responded to a report of a gunshot victim on Tout Street. An anonymous caller from a payphone said the victim would be in a car in the area and then hung up. When officers arrived, they found a man in the back seat of a vehicle with a gunshot wound. The officers provided first aid until an ambulance arrived and transported him to Natividad, where he was pronounced dead hours later. The details of how and where that shooting occurred are unknown at this time. The second shooting took place on San Juan Grade Road in the Bolsa Knolls neighborhood. Police say the shooting happened late Saturday night outside of a house party with several hundred people attending. The driver of a dark-colored pickup truck exchanged several gunshots with a security guard outside of the house.